Oh, I thought I'd just come on live because, like I said, it's easier. Even if nobody comes on. You switch this heater off. Switch off. Right. Where's my see what's on telly? Hair sticking out everywhere today. Just put something on in the background, which is dinner date. If nobody knows what that is, it's you go on a dinner with someone, on a date with someone who's making you dinner, 3 people, and then you choose which person you liked, which date, and then go on another date for your dinner. Let's switch it down actually. But I was just coming on to show. I'm in the nail room because I did say I'd start doing some videos from the nail room. Actually, let me put the music channel on, but I'll switch it down because I don't think I can have music on in the background. Hang on. Bit of Destiny's Child. So I don't know if that's distracting in the background actually, I think. Yeah. So I said I'd start doing vlogs, videos, whatever you call them, from the nail room. Because obviously in the new year I've got to get things properly going in here and I've got to go on a work thing to set this up properly and you know, tell them that will be working as a nail tech when I get my bloody thing sent off soon. So I thought I'd just come and sit in here because I've had the heating on. So if you're wondering why I look all summery in my little off the shoulder top, it's because I've had the heating on there because normally it's freezing. It was freezing in here. Finn's gone for an afternoon sleep instead of a morning one. So I'm just going to let him sleep for an hour. And I just wanted to show some beauty bits because I have showed these before, but I'm going to re-show them because I know there's a few new people have come on who might not have seen it because I've got quite a lot of videos on random different things. And I'm going to show a few little nail polishes that I got over the last month or so. I haven't got a lot of naily bits. Some you might have seen, but I will show again. And how I did this hair, which is not too bad, seeing as what I did with it last night with no heat. So if you've got longer hair, you can do it as well. But it was no heat because I was going to henna my hair last night, copper. Not that this is henna, but henna's more gentle on your hair. It's natural and it can thicken your hair up and help if I get a lot of shedded hair and I want it to stop, but I'll talk about that in another video. So I might henna my hair tonight. I was going to do it the other day and I couldn't be bothered. I didn't have time. So, oh, and Sue, if you're watching at any point in a bit or after, and you're talking about the cappuccino lip liner that I always wear. Oh, I've got sticky lips. It's lip gloss. That's how big mine is. Mine get to that point after not that long because I use it all the time. Just makes me laugh. And then I lose them. So I need a new one. And that's Cappuccino by Rimmel. Been wearing it since the 90s. So, beauty products I like. I am 40. I've not had any work done yet. I guess some people never say never, but I know a few friends that I know, a couple of people have had Botox and stuff, but I'm not into that yet. I'm still a bit like, So, I've always said, to take my makeup off, I always use coconut oil. Cheap, as chips. But I also use this for taking my makeup off. I use it as a face moisturiser. You can use it on your lips. You can use it around your nails. You can rub it in your skin. You can put it in your hair. So basically, you get a lot for your money if you're getting a pot of... and it's got to be extra virgin, 100% pressed, because it's meant to look... So this didn't come with it. I just have this little scoop, but... If you don't know what that means, it means you can get coconut oils in an oil where it's more liquidy. It has to be set like that. I have it on my bathroom window, so obviously if it got warm, it does melt, but it doesn't matter. It melts as soon as you... Let me get some out. Ooh, I just dropped it on the floor. If you scoop some out, it melts into your skin really quickly. So it's not like, oh my God. But yeah, I use this, my hands now, the oil, I can use it as a hand moisturiser. What I do is, I like to use these little round cotton, hi Sue, I was just saying, I don't know if you saw it, there's my cappuccino Rimmel, because after about 3 weeks or something, mine ends up that small, because I use it all the time. But I was just saying, about coconut oil, I use the round, what they're called, cotton pads, put it under warm water, and then I just sort of wipe it in there, and then I put warm water on my face, and then I wipe this over, and it takes all your makeup off, all your eye makeup off, because obviously it's an oil takes, oily makeup off, and then I'll rinse it, and I'll keep going over it, and then I'll use with another pad. Well, what I'm going to do, Sue, is I'm just doing a hair thing now in these beauty products and a few nail bits, and then sometime this week, maybe tomorrow or something, I don't know, I'm going to do some of my favourite bits of makeup. So I'll show you my lipsticks, because mine I mix them up, but I'll show you this week. Is dead cheap as chips as well is, I know I've shown you all this before, but the people who don't know, is rose water. It's about £1 from Morrison's in the world food aisle, and the ingredients are purified spring water, essence of rose, that is it. You put this on your face, and I keep this on my window ledge in my bathroom. So I do the coconut oil, get all my makeup off, do it a couple of times, and then I put some of this onto another clean, what they call, cotton pad, and wipe it all over your face, and it takes the rest off, but it's dead cooling, and because it smells of roses, obviously, but it smells of roses, it's just dead nice, and it's really good for your skin, rose water. And also, if you are feeling a bit tired and you want a bit of a pamper, put some on. So these little pads, you can either fold it over, but I find it easier if you rip them in half. This is wet now, like that. Just fold them over a bit so that obviously the fibres are not in your eyeballs. Lie back on the couch. Well, you can do this, or you can use them like that. Put them on, or if you don't want them over your eyes, because you might be watching telly or something, just, obviously if this was wetter, just stick it under your eye like that. I know it looks daft. You can watch telly, and it's just dead refreshing. Honestly, try it. It's so, you can get a couple of bottles of these. They're so cheap. And if you don't like them in the bottle in your bathroom, I've got a little, it's upstairs somewhere unless my mum's moved it, a glass little vase that I got from a charity shop ages ago, the little glass stop on top, and I'll just pour that into there because it looks prettier if you don't want a bottle like that. But these are so cheap. I mean, this one was from Morrison's. Get them from Aldi anywhere. I think it's about $2.99. You don't have to get the dead expensive ones. These are going for about £1. They're just so refreshing on your skin. You won't believe how... I have it on my window ledge because obviously it's winter now, so it is cool in my bathroom when this has just been sat there. What? Put your mouthwash in a fancy bottle? I know, because the bottles are horrible, aren't they? So there's them two. And coconut oil as well. I said I take my makeup off with it. Also, after I've done that, I just put a little bit on, warm it up in my hand so it melts, and I put it on my face as a skin moisturiser. And I was going to do it last night, but I didn't. I washed my hair. But I'm going to start, I used to do this, but I haven't done it for a while. I used to use it as a hair mask. So if you know your hair's getting a bit like ready to wash, slap this in your hair, watch a bit of telly. If you can, sleep in it. Tie it up in a hair scarf and sleep on it, wash it out the next morning. It's really good because I'm going to start oiling up my hair again because I'm going to start trying to get it to grow faster and I want it to get thicker. There's a few things I want to do, but I'll be doing that in other videos. The next beauty thing that I really like, this isn't as cheap, but it's not dead dear. No, you can get it cheap actually because I've got one on eBay. I am running out because I used to use it for... There will be some beauty stuff that I'll be doing in the new year, some like DIY facial things, natural facial things, but castor oil, and it's got to be I don't know what this one is, but it's got to be like cold pressed as well. This is a top quality oil. It says smooths and softens skin. So what I use this for, you can pat it on under your eyes, you can put it on your skin, but what I'm using it for now, I wasn't, because I've got to see if it works. I only started doing it, what day are we on? We're on Tuesday. Hi Kelly. I only started doing it Sunday night, I think. Is you get this, I just put a little bit in my hand. You get a spoolie, one of these. If you don't know where you get them from, you can get them off eBay. You can get packs of them. Dip it in the, you can go in your bottle, but mine's right down there. And when you've cleaned your face, go on your eyelashes. Go on your eyelashes and then just like rub it over your eyelids. It's supposed to help stimulate your eyelashes to grow. The ones that I've seen people doing, their eyelashes have grown, and when they put mascara on, like they're pretty, because I don't know what my lashes are like. Don't know if you can see, but I'm testing it out and it's very good. It's very good to put on your skin. A woman said the other day when I was watching something, she said her mum puts it on her face and it started to like tighten up her face or something, or make it just, it's probably because it's an oil. Because like I say, I put coconut oil on my skin, but I'm going to try it. And I'm going to try it on my eyebrows. I don't know if mine will come back because a girl said she was growing back her eyebrows and it's supposed to be good for growing back eyebrows by doing the same thing, like putting it in your hairs, rubbing it in and just like leaving it on to sink in. But the thing is, I draw mine in a different shape sometimes, but I did have them tattooed, the semi-permanent makeup, which fades anyway. My skin's okay for my age, I think. I obviously have my frown lines and little lines around here, but like we all do. But I'm not ready for all that Botoxing stuff. I have little fine lines, but that's just natural. But I think it's okay for my age. But they say you rub it in. But the only thing with my eyebrows in, because I plucked them years ago in the 90s, I think I killed them. So I did have the semi-permanent makeup, but it does fade. It doesn't really last that long, and sometimes I like drawing them in a different shape. So I haven't got much like here. They're just sparse. I've got hairs, and even though I've got dark hairs, they're quite sparse. I do dye them sometimes, and that does bring them out a bit more because the dye can stain your skin. So that's quite good. I need to start doing that again. I'll be doing all these in the new year. Sorry, my nose keeps running. It's because it's cold in here. But I'm going to do it anyway and just see. Yeah, the sparse. Have you ever had them dyed? Because they do a kit in Boots. It's really easy. Vaseline and you need the dye. I'm going to be doing some beauty things in the new year anyway. You know me. I'll be just doing all different things. Get them tinted. You'll be amazed how much they bring them out. Or if you want to do it at home, I can show you how you do it. I've actually got some stuff in here, I think. Oh, I have somewhere because I did a course on tinting your eyebrows and all that as well, but don't do it. I have done it, but I'm going to try it just to see if it works, because I'm a bit like, does it work if your actually eyebrows are dead and they've never grown back there in years? Because I don't have to pluck my eyebrows because they're dead. They've never come back since I plucked them years ago. Over plucking when it was in to have skinnier brows years ago. But I might as well just, when I do my eyelashes, I might as well just rub it in and test it and just see what happens. And if it does, if it's a miracle, then I can let you all know. I'll test these things out, and you don't have to buy the stuff until I tell you if it works, and then you're not wasting your money. I just have a lot of bits in because I always have bits and bobs. So they're my little beauty bits. Obviously, if you've just come on now and you didn't see it, you'll be able to see it after. And then, what did I get? Any little bits? Oh yeah, the only little bits I've got, because I'm going to show you how to get this wave in your hair with no heat, because I don't want to be putting heat on my hair. I couldn't find my bow, Sue, today, because I will be doing retro designs, but not every day. I'll be letting it just sit, because with them retro designs, you do have to tease your hair a little bit. The only new polishes I've got, I think, which you might have seen these, I don't know, was... which one was more was the Blue Sky one, and this is like, don't know what colour it's going to come across in here. I haven't done a swatch, so I need to get my arse into gear with swatches, and I need to put these on the bottles. You know, I've got these ones. If anyone's into nails and you've got like these little things you put over your nail polishes, so obviously you can see the colours because these don't show. I brought a few different headbands in. Oh, good, and you're wearing them. Well, the witchy ones. But I like these because these are really pretty, so I might be changing them over in the end. I don't know if you remember me showing you the little bows. So what you have to do, you have to put your polishes on here, cure them, and then they just sit on you. But I think they're cuter. I like things that are cute. So I've got... Keep sniffing up. Ugh. This is like it's like a nude grey. I don't even know what it's called. What's it called? It's called... Has it got a name? No, hasn't got a name. It's got a number, 63921. But it's like, I don't know what colour this is going to come across. Can you see? It looks a bit taupey, but it's sort of like a bit nudie grey. I don't know. Then I got this one. This is the one I've actually got on, which is a bit mauvey, pinky. This colour here, and the colour that's underneath. These nails need redoing. Is by Blue Sky again, and this is QXG120, and it's like, I love this colour. It's probably coming a bit, I don't know, pinky. It's like a mauvey purpley pink. I'd say it's a nudish colour as well, meaning it's a lighter sort of colour. Sorry, I'll be snotting everywhere in a minute. And then I got this one called Lavender Violets. That's the make of the gel polish. It's not a lavender colour. It's a sort of... I've not tested this one out, so I need to do some swatches so I can come and show you. This sort of... It's not in focus. Like a... It is red with like bits of pinky gold glitter in it. I've not tried it out. Yeah, I got them three. I think I got these the other month. I've had these for a bit, but I just thought I'd come and show you because there's some of the new ones I've got. That's not all my collection anyway. I've put my glitters back up here again because my mum hates this shelf because I haven't finished painting it properly with the shabby chic paint and the bits that I need doing. I've got to get me, but I'm so lazy sometimes, but I will do it. Because this whole room's got to be decorated. That pink wall has got to go. I love pink, but not that colour. But I keep saying to my mum, I need storage in here for my nail stuff, and this is good to put my bits, so I'm not getting rid of it. So I'd have to buy a new unit. Can't afford a new unit. Oh, the only other thing I got ages ago was this. If you don't know what it is, it's I only got that much. I've had it for months, but I've not tested it. I should have tested it for Halloween. Yeah, I could actually do some bits in the back, couldn't I? We'll see. I wanted it quite plain though because I want things on the wall. I want to go vintage in here with things on the wall, and I want a couple of pictures of Marilyn Monroe, and I want it to be quite like a vintage nail room. You know, with bits that I can collect, little bits that I can just put about. Only a few bits because there's not much room really for a lot of stuff, but I just think it'd be cute. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. And that's going to be I need to get a good decorator who can do wallpaper, because I need this wallpaper in, the back room on the wall, and then I want the front room decorating, which is only going to be really like doing one big room because I'm only doing a feature wall. This wall's only got one wall. My front room is, I'm only having one wall. And then the dining room, I just want one wall and two little alcoves. So it's basically sort of like doing a room, but with different wallpaper. So that's going to be exciting because I just need to get it done. I'm excited about doing that. I think I'm going to class that as my birthday present in the new year, because my mum will go, well, I'll help you do it, because you know what my mum's like. So I think that's it. But this is actually glow-in-the-dark powder to put on your nails. And I've not tested it out, so I'm going to have to test it out and see if it actually works. Then I got, I've shown you these. I think I've got a pot of these. I don't know why I ordered more, because there's loads. Little hologramic butterflies. But they are very cute. And then I got a free little packet of snowflakes, which I could have used on these when I was doing them. And the only new glitter I got recently was this. I can't remember what seller it was from, but it was on eBay, and it's like a iridescent whitey pinky. Actually, what I've got on my nail design on this one, you know, on these two with the stars in. Oh yeah, because they were pretty new, but these were just basically 99p from The Works. Obviously, there's a big thing there. They're not just for my nails, or if I'm doing any crafting ideas as well, but I can use them for my nails because it's in my nail there. It's got red paint on it, sorry. If you can see the star. But they're the only recently sort of new bits I have. I just collect, you plugged in, collect bits. So my hair, going about my hair, what I did was, if you don't know me, if you knew, but my hair is naturally curly, but if I leave it, it's quite frizzy. But I wanted to sort of put a wave in it. That's not, because you know I got the curlers the other day, and that's for when I'm doing different things. But I wanted a bit of a wave that wasn't too tight, because my hair's short. Obviously, it's spring up here. So I saw someone the other day doing this. That's why I've got 2 bobbles on my hand. So basically, what you do is you wash your hair, whatever, let it dry a little bit so it's not sopping wet through, damp or near enough dry, because I went to bed like this last night. What you do is section your hair off in the middle, so we'll just pretend my hair's wet. Let me do this side. So I'm just clipping that side back, and then what you do is 2 bubbles. You just need 2 bubbles. You get, it doesn't have to be neat or anything, you get the top section of your hair, just a bit of a layer like this. And you can do it thick or thin. I think obviously if you do thinner layers, it's going to come out small. If you do thicker ones, it's going to come out bigger. Just mess with it. But basically, split it into 2. And then this part nearer to your head, cross over and bring the back one forward. And then all you do is grab the piece at the front. Doesn't have to be neat. Twist it round, bring the back one forward, get a piece of hair, twist it over. It's like you're going in a spiral, so I don't know if you can see this. You just keep going. See, I'm not even looking at what I'm doing. You just keep twisting it. Section, twisting it. So you get to the little bit at the back, and you basically just, all I did was twist it round like that. Don't know if you can see that. Get a bobble, it doesn't have to be neat at all, and put your bobble in. I'm not going to do the other side, it's dead easy. So it looks like that, and obviously if I did the other side, it would look like that. So it will just look like a twist. And you could actually wear it like that in the day, you know, if you just thought, I'm letting my hair dry. You could actually, if your hair was near enough dry with just a little bit of damp in it, you could actually, if you've got longer hair, you could go to work like that. It'll keep it off your face. It'll stay in, you know, and it'll look quite pretty, because when that side's done, it'll look quite nice. And all I did last night was, I got a headscarf, I haven't got one on me at the minute, and I just tucked it under there, pulled it over the front, tied it on the front, and slept on it. And it actually stayed on my head, just so it sort of wouldn't pull it out. I woke up this morning, all you do is do that, and you don't brush through it, you sort of just, you know, shake it out a little bit, and just sort of do this. And this is how it came out, and I thought, it's not too bad for my first go, and it's a bit messy, but I like that sort of look, you know. And I actually trimmed my hair the other day, because I've always had that, it's been on a slant, and these bits were a bit thinner because I did have these bits were bleached at the front, and I'm sure a little bit snapped off, so that's why I'll be talking about henna in another video. But I do have a contraption I brought from America a few years back when my hair used to be about here. I used to cut my hair all the time. You can cut your hair yourself. You can put layers in your hair. You can trim it. You can do your daughter's hair, Sue. You don't even have to go to the hairdressers. Not unless you like going to the hairdressers, but sometimes I do, and then sometimes you might want to trim it just in between because say you're a bit skint at the time. Yeah, well, I'll let you know about that this week because I'll have to find the bits because there's 2 bits to it, and I'll actually show you how to actually cut your hair, because I could trim mine a little bit again because it's really easy and you can't really go wrong with it. You can't like cut your hair off. You can't. You could go a bit skew with, but you couldn't because I'll have to show you. But I'll just shave, bless her. But it's just good. It doesn't mean you have to use it all the time. If you were a bit skint one month, if you want to go to the hairdressers a lot and you just needed a bit of a trim because your hair is just needs a bit of a trim. I don't like going to the hairdressers a lot because I'm trying to grow it. It's not really in that bad of a condition, seeing as it has a little bit of bleach on to put this colour on. But they always end up like cutting loads off your hair and it defeats the object because I'm trying to grow it. And there's going to be a few methods that I'm going to be trying out to see which can help your hair grow the fastest. Because my hair's thickish. I'm sure it's thinned out since I've had thin. I want it to get thick, but you've got to roll your hair, ladies. So I will be talking about that. I will be doing a tracker in my bullet journal, which I've just wrote out today because I forgot we were in December and I haven't wrote it out. But I can't do any of my art stuff because I've broke my thingy. So I can't do any nail... Oh, it does me. I did the hairdressers. I can't do any nail sort of designs yet because I need the tripod to be going over my hands like when I was doing the picture. So I'll have to wait in the new year to do all that. But I can do chats from the nail room because this is where I'll be coming a lot. Doesn't mean it's always nail chats. It could be anything. Yeah, but the hairdressers, don't get me wrong. I like going to hairdressers because it's nice to be pampered. But at the same time, I like doing things myself. And I think I am going to henna my hair. I might henna it tonight. Because henna is, you can get a dark henna if you've got dark hair, but henna is quite good for your hair. It helps thicken it up, it helps protect it. It's natural because I'm always a bit thingy about putting chemicals on my hair now because I have been dyeing my hair for a long time, but I have to be in the mood to henna my hair. I might do it tonight, but it means I might have to go and mix it all in a bit and then put it on later. I've been tidying up today. I've been finished some presents off that I've got to do. I've done a stew for tea. I've got to tidy up in here because someone was asking for a tour the other day. You know, we've had 50 million tours in this place, but let me just... Anyone's got any ideas? Well, this is just mess of when I had my crafting stuff in here because now I've had to move it around again. So I've got to get rid of all this. This table, when I get it sorted, is going to be the coffee tea table. I've got a mark on there. So you know what I'm thinking of doing, Sue? You're saying about wallpaper. I'll tell you what I'm thinking of doing. I had a glittery wallpaper and it's in the loft. And I didn't really know what to do with it because now I'm like, oh, I don't think I want it on. So what I thought was, on here and here, and maybe on this table, I was going to cut the shape out and stick it on, you know, like, so it would be like a glittery ledge, if you know what I mean. And then I also thought, if I cut a massive piece, my table's a mess at the minute, a massive piece to put on here, you know when you get a piece of glass and you put it over, so it'll be all sparkly underneath, because I think that will look quite nice. So basically, all I've got to do is move this, chuck some of the stuff, because I don't actually know what's in them boxes. I think some of Finn's old toys as well, which I'm trying to get rid of for Christmas to make room for new ones. So basically going to have that as them pictures over there, that as the tea area, coffee area, because I've got my vintage cups on there. This was a bodice, but I put lights in it, so when you switch it on, it's got lights in it. Yeah. And then, I don't know if this mirror will be here, but I know this mirror will be here, not that mirror. I want a mirror, because I want it to be a bit retro, pin-up style glam sort of thing. I think they do a mirror in IKEA with the light bulbs on, you know, so it looks quite, you know, the showgirl sort of thing. And then I've just got this little unit down here, which has just got a few naily bits on. And then obviously I've got my salon chair that I've had for ages that moves. Just let me move it over. That I got from eBay a couple of years ago. But I love it because it's a... I'm trying to move it over. It's so heavy because it's a salon chair. Right, hang on. At the ceiling. So, just so not professional, am I? Yeah, this salon chair with, of course, Marilyn Monroe. And I've got this massive desk from IKEA. It's only a mess at the minute because I've got all my stuff in it. And yes, I'm using my radio biscuits I got from Morrison's the other week. Stood up on this unit because I've lost my tripod, so that's where you have to sit for now. Then I've got this shelving thing that I got out the loft the other day. I thought, oh yeah. I've got the unit. See, it needs painting down here where you can see the brown. That's going to have glitters and different things on. This is a light. There's a few boxes up there. My other bit of my nail course up there, so I've got to get this finished off. And then these were the pictures out of a charity shop that are going to have the prices in. That side's going to have my nail designs on it. And then obviously this down here was my Nana's glass bowl that I've now decided to put all these glitters in. And then I got this unit from IKEA that some people have seen with some of my nail bits, more glitters and things in there. These are the ones that I mix and stuff. But I will be doing tours again on Sticks This, my bits and bobs and stuff, especially when I get going properly. But yeah, basically that's it. I just wanted to come in here and just show you some of my a few of the bits that I got and them little beauty hacks that I have shown before. But I just thought I'd remind people about them because they're as cheap as chips, so it was. Well, the snow's gone, it's just froze the bits that are still sort of sat there, so it's not been snowing, they've just frozen. It's so cold, and I'm going in a minute because it's freezing in here. I've just switched that heating thing off. So, recap, coconut oil cold pressed, and that means it's hard, cheap as chips, rose water, 99p a pound or whatever it is, Morrison's in the world food aisle, and castor oil. It's got to be cold pressed as well. And get yourself some spoolies for your eyelashes. So I'll test that and let you know how that goes. So I'm putting it on every night basically, the castor oil. You've got a Minnie Mouse puss. What's a puss? Purse? Puss? Purse? You put puss. Oh, PJs. What are they from Primark? What, are you sat in them now keeping warm? Because I'm going to put my onesie on in a minute, my big Australian one. Because it's freezing. That orange one that I was jumping off the couch on the other day was about £95. Not recently, because there's no way I'd be spending that much money. Quite a few years ago. It's like an Australian thing, I think, but it's dead thick and dead warm. I think it was for camping, you know, to proper keep you warm, because it's really thick. So yeah, I love it. So it's like I look like a big luminous Oompa Loompa in it or whatever. But oh, I did get something. I did get a new thing for my nails actually. Where is it? Yeah, because you get cold when you're trying to take it off, don't you? Where's my new? I did get something new. Where is it? Oh yeah, the only other new thing I got for the nailies, oh, it's freezing, is I was showing that the other day, but that is pretty recent. So obviously it has to be pink, little diamante things in it. And this is for like, I'm using it for burnishing, chroming and stuff like that. I haven't used it yet, but I'll be coming back with nail channels and God knows what I'll be talking about. So, yeah, try the hair. If anyone wants to try things that are a bit less heatless. And by the way, I think when I did it, I just put a little bit of serum on it, only a little bit. But I don't think it's come out that bad if you've got curly frizzy hair anyway. But try it, it's dead easy. And it turns out like this, and I think it's alright. try it out, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Sue, and anyone else who watches after. See ya.